Hey guys, my name is Halex. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the Lifesteal mcclutch situation. Now, if you don't know who Mick is, mcclutch was originally an original Lifesteal member that recently had left because of a lot of drama, doxing, and a lot more. And honestly, it's just a lot of shit. But before we continue into the video, I would love if you could subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment down below what you want from me next. And without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, so without further ado, let's figure out why he left the SMP.
Alright, I'm gonna make this quick because, it's not that big of a deal, but a lot of people want to know what happened, so let's just get into it. I'm just gonna run back from the start. So, 2 years ago, I joined the Lifesteal SMP, a Minecraft server filled with ambitious and hardworking creators. It was basically a dream to join this group of people, but somehow, it led to me being called a misogynist, becoming the most hated person in the Minecraft community, and being forced to leave the Lifesteal SMP. How the hell did this happen? Well, let me take you back to when things seemed perfect to the public. I just joined the Lifesteal SMP, my subscriber count was fluctuating, and I was getting to
Wait, Clutch only joined a year ago? Dude, he's huge now, wow.
know my new friends. But after a few months, I was starting to struggle.
Whoa. Yo, Clutch, if you're watching this video, bro, you had a W glow up, homie. Keep your shit running, bro. You keep your shit running.
But after a few months, I was starting to struggle with producing content due to a lack of footage. And although I was already trying to include myself in more events, I decided to try even harder. I messaged people asking to join teams, but no one seemed to want to accept me. Now, obviously, this itself doesn't seem like much of a problem, and it really isn't, but content was a big thing for me, right? I'm 15 years old, all I got in my life is Minecraft content, and I could...
Homie, I'm gonna be so for real right now. I'm sorry for pausing the video so much. This is so factual. When I was 14, 13, Minecraft was my only damn hobby. Every chance I got, I would hop on Minecraft, play some Hypixel, Hive, Mindplex when it was still up. This man is right.
It's a good opportunity. And so if I wasn't able to produce content, then that was, it was a problem. And so time would pass on, I would see the top members pulling off these amazingly inspirational videos, and I saw Lifesteal growing at a very rapid pace. I wanted to keep up, but for some reason, it felt like they were all growing away from me and without me, instead of me growing with them. I wasn't producing content that I was proud of once again, and I was really beginning to wonder if I actually even enjoyed making these videos. I would spend a lot of my time trying to perfect my video, being very nitpicky, trying to get this singular moment to be as good as possible so my video would go viral. And even after doing all of that for multiple videos straight, it wouldn't even be that good. It would be nothing comparable to the other members. And so it's like, yeah, I was getting hundreds of thousands of views, but is that really because I was making quality content? Or is that simply because I was a member of the Lifesteal SMP and putting Lifesteal in my title and simply being a part of the server would get me a crap ton of views? I think we know the answer to that one. I felt like I didn't deserve the success that I was getting, and when you're in a spot like that, it's really confusing because it's like you don't even know what you're doing right or what you're doing wrong, because no matter what you do, you're getting views. The pressure to be a good creator was starting to eat me away slowly. Now, during this time, right, Lifesteal was continuing and it was really starting to peak, and a lot of insane events were happening, and I wasn't being included in any of them. I really wanted to be part of the events. I wanted to be, a main character, but no matter what I would do, I couldn't team with, the main people, I guess the people who had the most subscribers and the ones who were making the biggest impacts on the server. There's a group of maybe, there's 30 members on the server, and maybe a group of, 10 to 15 people make up a majority of the content, because those are the people that are the most creative. Those are the people that are getting included into the events.
Clutch, oh my god, I just gotta say, guys, this dude should have never ever gone through any of this, dude. Like, he didn't deserve it. He honestly was just a kid trying to make it out and trying to create content. And I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be so real right now. I feel like he should have more subscribers than Parrot, because honestly, Parrot, he clickbaits his videos a lot. And all this stuff going on Twitter before this video happened, dude. Oh my god, they're just flaming him, and it's so sad because he's the one creator in the SMP trying to do like real relatable content when the others are just creating content for the algorithm. Like, anyway.
And I was a part of the other, 10 or 5 or 15. I don't know what the number was, but I was a part of that group that wouldn't be included. And so my only way to enter into it was to be really creative and to sort of barge into the event. But at the same time, I wouldn't even know when these events were happening because I wasn't being included in them. So like, I would log on the next day and I hear, 1,000 withers spawn. Actually, no, I wasn't in that event, but that's as an example. I'd wake up the next day to an insane event and happen. I'm like, oh shit, I wanted to be a part of that. And so my only option was to try to get in through creativity, and I was really struggling with that. And so I couldn't match what was going on. And it felt like I respected them more than I respected myself, simply due to their ability to make content. And that's not a good thing, and I think they could subconsciously tell that, which is why a few of them would pick on me and tease me. And I could sort of tell that they genuinely didn't respect me. Like they treated me with respect sometimes, but you could tell that they secretly did not actually respect me. And that was probably the biggest thing that got to me, was knowing that these group of people that I admire with all of my heart, none of them had any real respect for me. And it's not like, I earned it. They earned the respect and I didn't earn it, so that's just why I didn't have it. But it gets to you. And so I had to deal with that for 2 years. And I guess, my only option other than respect was to try and be funny. And so I would spend my time goofing around in voice calls saying the stupidest shit. And everyone just took it that I wasn't a serious person. The reality is that I was a serious person, and I really am. But at the same time, I was really just trying to be the funny guy. And after I left the server, I realized that although people might laugh at my jokes and find me funny, class clowns, no one genuinely respects class clowns, because class clowns, they're funny. Everybody laughs. You are able to make everybody laugh, but nobody respects you because you throw away your own reputation in exchange for laughs. You become, the funny idiot, but you're the idiot. And so that's why, whenever we would talk in groups, people would just tell me to shut up because the assumption is that, I'm going to say something stupid or whatever. And that's a fair assumption. And so my advice to you, for the people watching, is to just stop running your mouth needlessly. If you spend a majority of your time saying stupid shit to your friends, they're not going to really respect you. It's alright to joke around here and there, don't get me wrong, but you got to bring value to the table, otherwise you're just a yapper. And so after realizing that I didn't really bring value to the table, I decided to take a break from Lifesteal. And, most people didn't even know that this happened, but I took a break for around 6 months just to go on some self-improvement. So I started to read books, go to the gym, eat healthier. And as a result of this, I will say that I got a bit of a mini glow up in, mentally and physically. And so after around 6 months of that and no contact with Lifesteal, barely any contact, maybe I'd message here and there, but no VCs or anything, I joined one of the calls. And at the start, there was some pretty typical interactions, right? They're like, yo, what's up, Clutch? How you doing? And whatever. But then after some more talking, the picking started coming back, right? They would start picking on me.
Dude, this is so sad. Clutch, man. Listen, man, if you ever see this video, I truly hope you blow up like bigger than any other creator, bro. Like, honestly, I'm not listening. If I see comments about, yo, you're dick riding him, no, I'm honestly being so serious. This man is so down to earth, and he has deserves all of this. And the fact that he says he doesn't deserve any of this because of how people have perceived him as bigger content creators, which is making him feel like he's more less than himself, is nuts. But anyway, let's continue the video.
On me again. And instead of just, laughing it off, I struck back at them, right? And it was also during this time that I
W-mans, you don't let people bring you down, Clutch. That's really good, man.
started working on a video where I was filling spawn with statues of me, and a member of the server did not take well to this and decided to destroy one of my statues. Now obviously I didn't want to take the disrespect content wise, I wasn't actually upset about it, so I went to spawn and I killed him on stream. But what surprised me was that he wanted to turn the entire thing into a legitimate argument, like he was actually angry with me. I'll show the screenshots right here. He had legit beef with me over the fact that I killed him inside of Minecraft.
Alright, before Clutch explains, I'm just giving you a warning. There's a lot of profanity in the next few screenshots, and also a lot of stuff, and this was also cited from Twitter.
Now, I get it, you were trying to make your content, but you have killed me so many times when I was trying to make my content, and you didn't give a shit. And so I decided to do it back to you. And I think the main thing as to why he was upset was simply because I'm the one who killed him. The guy who has no teammates, the guy who's not really that good at the game, killed him. And he's upset about that. And you know, that's fine. I'd be upset about that too. So after this, you know, I was really getting sick of the server and was still debating if whether or not I should stay in the server. But it didn't really matter what I thought, whether or not I should stay in it, because I guess the following series of events revealed to me whether or not I am staying in the server. Now, before I continue with this video, I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm currently in the process of creating a self-improvement Discord server. A server where we talk about making life more fulfilling. You know, if you want to improve your looks, increase your confidence, become smarter, and overall just being more fulfilled with life, please join this server, as I'm going to be active on here every single day. I'll probably just be personally talking to you guys in calls and trying to give
Clutch. That is a rare type of thing a YouTuber does. Let me tell you something, guys. Let's say this in the comments, but have you guys ever heard a YouTuber talk about self-improvement on a video with no cuts at all? He literally just said he created Discord for people to help each other and grow together. That is a true person, and I think that is amazing.
as much advice as possible, and hopefully, you know, some people who join will help me learn more as well. And if that is something you're interested in, it's still in a work in progress, so when you join, there'll probably still be a queue, so there'll be nothing there, and then eventually I will open the server up. So if you want to stay updated, follow my Twitter as well. It's in the link in my bio. Alright, so on August 2nd, I hopped onto my computer and began editing my next video, when I saw a tweet on my second monitor made by someone named Cody exposing my friend Wiz for doing a series of things that made him uncomfortable. One of them being doxing threats, which is a very serious thing. So, I made a comment stating, I understand you were uncomfortable, but this just looks like a sad attempt to cancel someone. Now you guys are probably asking, you know, Clutch, why are you defending someone who's threatening to dox Cody? And my reply to that is, I have spent hours talking to Wiz in voice calls, right? And I do agree, he does make some very out-of-pocket jokes. But one thing I know is that it's all in good faith. He doesn't genuinely mean anything. He's a bit of a weirdo, so he's gonna say weird things. Which is why I decided to defend him publicly. You know, I didn't write a whole paragraph. I just wrote a quick sentence stating that, you know, I think that you're trying to sort of bring this to the public when it's just so unneeded, right? You know, back then, these kids didn't have to face thousands of hate comments. They just had to get scolded by their parents. You know, just there's no need to put it on the internet, right? Now, at the time, the tweet hadn't gained much traction, as you know, it wasn't really a big deal. No one knows who Wiz is, no one really knows who Cody is, right? And it's also not very serious of a situation, as nothing actually happened. But that was until Prince Zam replied under my tweet saying, I'd call this disappointing, but you've had me disappointed for a while now. And under that screenshot was me following Andrew Tate, a men's motivational speaker, or, you know, better known as a misogynist by the public. And at first I was like, oh shit, you know, Lifesteal's gonna be on my dick about this, but other than that, it should be fine, right? But out of nowhere, the situation had amassed over 100,000 views pretty freaking quickly. And so my comments started flooding with people calling me a sex trafficking supporter, misogynist, woman.
Now, this is where, I mean, there's a lot of profanity, but all I gotta say is this situation was blown out so far out of proportion. And the fact that bigger creators like Prince Zam pretty much weaponized their viewers towards him without even knowing. He did it by accident or not, I don't know, but he pretty much put his viewers towards him as a threat. Anyway.
Hater simply for following Andrew Tate. Now, I feel like that says a lot about the Minecraft community. And, you know, everyone was turning their backs on me. And I realized just how petty the post of a screenshot actually was. It literally had nothing to do with the situation that was happening. And it was simply just Zam's attempt at getting the entire community to hate me and to get me kicked from Lifesteal. And you know what, bro? It worked. And this interaction right here is proof as to why I think that, right? So, Zam posted the screenshot, and I replied with, bro has never heard of context, as in the context as to why I was following Andrew Tate, right? Did I accidentally follow him? Do I follow him because I hate women? Did I follow him because I saw a motivational video? you know, why did I follow him, right? And then we went some more couple back and forths that were kind of useless. And then Zame sent a message saying, if you want to defend your Tate followage, we can go down that route too. Clearly, one is a lot more important than the other to you, probably due to your fear of cancellation. Zame clearly knew the community would come after me if he posted this. He knew that Lifesteal would be under some heat for this, and yet he decided to do it anyway. And I continued to defend myself, and I stated that I don't believe that Andrew Tate did any actual sex trafficking, and I think they have no proof, and they, to this day, they do have no proof, and they are out of jail.
This man is not lying, and when I tell you that I've done research about Andrew Tate myself, no, I'm not an Andrew Tate enjoyer and or even follower, but I have actually done extensive research on this man just to the fact that my friend knew him. Not knew him, but he's talked to him before through Discord. He's in his community. And what I've found out about this man is not only is he's a father, but he puts on an act. He doesn't act like this all the time. He may be a millionaire, he may be a billionaire, but he's a genuine person, and he just puts on an internet act like most YouTubers. Like even me right now, I'm gonna be down to earth with you. I put on this voice to kind of show more importance in a video, or even just like importancy of a video. But it's all an act. It's all I could say.
And that sort of just made it worse, right? More people were coming to my comments and like, no, he definitely is. He's a sex trafficker. And I'll see after that, after people just kept on, you know, reinstating their point, I just stopped trying. I gave up. I didn't really care. I honestly just didn't care at all anymore. I had no attachment to this community. And it was during this time that I truly realized what kind of a community I'd entered myself into. The Minecraft community is filled with a bunch of people who haven't been taught the right thing. They dick ride their favorite YouTuber, whatever their favorite YouTuber says. It's like, oh yeah, go full force. A lot of them.
First of all, you are totally right, but mcclutch, homie.
They dick ride their favorite YouTuber, whatever their favorite YouTuber says. It's like, oh yeah.
But what is this? Come on, Clutch. I was rooting for you, bro. But then you bring this shit up. Come on now, bro.
Go full force. A lot of them just can't properly think for themselves. A lot of them just kind of jump to conclusions right away without even having any proof. And I think the recent Dream situation is a perfect example. Literally everybody was on Dream's cock. Everyone was fucking gobbling down. And they had no real proof at all. And I think that's seriously fucked up, is that people will call other people things, and thousands, hundreds of thousands of people will come after you without even having any proof or evidence of this being a certain thing. And I think that that's really just so fucked up. And my advice for people who are in these types of communities, or honestly anyone in society, just stop caring at all. Why would you want to have a good reputation in a place where people are like that? Why would I bother keeping my mouth silent and not speaking my true opinion for people that can't even think for themselves? Have the courage to be disliked. It doesn't matter if people don't like you. You don't have to waste your time proving to other people that you're a good person. Don't even bother. Just be a good person. That's all you gotta do. Don't.
Dude, I have not heard a YouTuber speak straight, I've not heard a YouTuber speak this much facts. I'm sorry if that was cringe, but I have not heard a YouTuber speak so much truth in one sentence, which is crazy. This man just explained what the Minecraft community has been needing to do for the past 7 to 8, even 12 years. The Minecraft community itself has become a very toxic and a cesspool on Twitter. And honestly, it's gotten so bad to the point where these kids groomed people, or all this stuff that are getting groomed allegedly, which turned out was fucking fake, and they deleted their accounts. But like, still, it's gotten so bad where whoever's the biggest creator at the point just completely just sends their viewers after someone they don't like because of one singular thing the person did. Like, sorry, it's ridiculous, and I don't think it's okay. Coming from someone who doesn't believe it or not, that was one of the main reasons I stopped doing Minecraft Bed Wars content, was because I got hated on it for being so-called cringe, and I also got hated on it for honestly just being a Minecraft YouTuber and the alleged stereotype as being a groomer if you like Minecraft. Like, what does the world come to, dude? Like, it's crazy. Anyway, let's continue.
Don't bother proving it to other people. And so after this, I left the server. And I'm just going to tell you guys that Lifesteal is not a bad server. A lot of the people in there are good people. It's just the problems I had were with a few people. And of course, just being included in some events. But anyway, I'm not here to say that it's their fault at all that any of this happened. I'm just here to talk about my experience. And I think a lot of the reasons that things happened were my fault. Because I didn't, you know, I didn't portray myself to be a respectable person. You know, I portrayed myself to be the class clown, and people don't respect people like that. And so I've realized, and that's why I'm very grateful to Lifesteal and everything that has happened. And I'm very glad that all this has happened, because I've learned a lot of things about people and life and who I was surrounding myself with and who the real ones actually are. Now, if you guys want to see a video on life after getting canceled, what has changed, what about me has changed, why I think you should get canceled, please subscribe and comment down below, and I will make the video.
Alright, y'all. This was a whole thing, but anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know it was just me reacting, but like, still, this, coming from a small YouTuber as myself, hate speech, hate content, hate in general online, or even the hate train has to stop. I'm just gonna say them. Do you guys realize how many YouTubers, streamers have taken their fucking lives because of hate? Because they can't handle online? Because of people who just don't enjoy their lives? And stuff like that? Like, it's ridiculous. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you later. Also, shout out to my man, whatchamacallit, Slew. He will be in the description of the video. He created my my new intro. Shout out to that man. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this new style video, and I'll see you later.